I kind of repeat everything, but I'm going to go through it again. So we have a JDBC driver that's going to allow us from Java code to connect to a MySQL server. So that's a MySQL driver right there. We also explained to it where the MySQL server is, and it's on a local host here with a database called Sequila. To connect to it, we need a username and password, and those are all static string finals up here. So then we establish a connection and a statement with null values. We register our MySQL driver. We make a connection using the driver manager and give it the URL, the username and password, which gives us a connection to that MySQL database. We create a statement object that allows us to send in a SQL statement, which we create right here, SQL star from film. We then execute this particular SQL statement and return the record set. All of our films that are all of our items that are in the films table. So that star means everything. So now that we have everything in here, we can do step 4. So step 4 is going to be extract data from our result set. So that's a comment. So, okay. Good. Now that we have everything in there, let's go ahead. If you have a group of information that you want to cycle through, there's a couple different ways we can do it, but we don't know how many items are going to come back from the film table. It could be 1, it could be 100, it could be 1,000,000. So since we don't know, a for loop is probably not the best thing. So what we're going to use is we're going to use a while loop, and we're going to say while results has a next item. Let's go ahead and keep printing some information out here. So that looks good. And we're going to system out. Oops, I got a star there. So we're going to system out the name of the movie. So using our results set, we'll go ahead and use results. We're going to get a string value because we know the title is a string, and we are going to pull out the title. And that's just going to print out all of the titles in the record set. So when I go to my table and I run a query, it says select star from, it says get me all of the items that are in the film table. That's also all the columns, not just the rows. So we actually have access to everything that's in that particular table. But for now, let's go ahead and run this and see what happens. Go ahead and save it. And when we run it, there are all of the titles that are in that particular table. I could add another thing here. Since I'm doing a star, I can get access to everything. So maybe I want to get the release year that it came out also. So we're going to go ahead and do release year. And you need to know what the column names are in the table, because these are the column names that are in the table. So you're going to need to know, be pretty familiar with that, that database. You need to know what tables are in it, and in the tables you need to know what columns. So title is a column in there, and release year is in it. And since I'm doing select star from it, I can actually run all of these. And now you'll see that I have the release year showing up also. So there's the video, or there's the title, and there's the release year. I can put those all into one if I wanted to, but that's just string formatting, and hopefully you're familiar with that piece of it. But we've now gone ahead and made a connection to our database, our server, and the database using a JDBC driver from MySQL. We gave it our credentials. We made a connection. We created a statement, we wrote our SQL statement, we executed it, which returned a record set of all the columns and all the rows in there, and we looped through each of the records that came back, and for each one we pulled out the title column of information and the release year information. In the next video, we'll customize our select statement a little bit and keep growing that piece of it.